Hello everyone, it's me Boffilin, and welcome back to another episode of Boffilin's Adventures. Now let's get straight into it, but before we do that, let's have a word from our sponsor, Rage. No, I'm not. I'm just pranking you guys. Foxy told me about this supposed Raid Shadow Legends meme, so yeah, I pranked her. Maybe not. I don't care. Anyways, let's get straight into it. So this one, we're back at it, trying to capture ships. And this time we were going after something our own size. A brig. So, we had a few sailors and fishermen alike reporting a brig around 50 miles off coast in a rather rocky area. Kind of a strange spot, I guess. But those pirates go everywhere. So we went out to the pirates and instantly found it the first day. Now, seeing it was a heavier armed brig due to pirates typically overarming the ships, we decided we're not going to try to sink it yet board it. So, we got up very close, and before they really could fire, seeing as I always kept my guns loaded, we fired a round of grape shot at them, which took out maybe 5 of their crew, and we threw the hooks and boarded the ship. This was one of the earlier boarding battles for me. We did not do that many of them right now. So, first off, we boarded. And on that day, I believe the pirates had 50 men, and we only had 30. So we were vastly outnumbered and armed, but we decided to take up the job. I trained my crew specifically for our boarding fights, so luckily I did, because if they were all inexperienced like the pirates, we would have certainly lost. Now, taking out 5 crew members was not much, but probably helped, because heavy casualties for both sides. I distinctly remember taking out one of my enemy guys, and then seeing one of my crew members almost getting thrown overboard. I rushed up, threw my sword into the back of the enemy, picked up another one and threw it to another, took my sword back and continued fighting. Another time there was one behind me, which one of my crew members shot. Thank you to him. I doubt any of these guys are still alive, but if they are, thank you. And I'm guessing by the time anyone finds these, if the world ever does end or something, that they surely won't be alive. So, yes. Anyways. So, we'd taken their crew down to 10, though we had lost 15 of our own. Not as much as it could be. The training certainly helped, but we outnumbered them. But we needed to not lose more men, because then we couldn't operate any of the ships. So, by this time, the pirates are getting desperate. They had figured out a plan that I did not really suspect. I mean, it was their own ship, and it was better than our ship. So they got some TNT, dynamite, whatever you call it. They lit it, and they threw it at us. And it landed probably a few feet from me. What I did is I picked it up, very risky thing, and I chucked it back at them. I blew out some windows, killing one of their guys. And for some foolish reason, sorry about that everyone, this camera thing broke or something, so I had to go get a new one. Anyways, so, where was I? They threw a piece of TNT at us because they were getting desperate. Then I threw it back. They desperately threw another one, which is rather stupid. So let's get back to that part. Now this one was a shorter fuse. They had bad aim, luckily, and this one landed on the edge of their ship. Unfortunately, this was the edge closest to my ship. So, it blew up, unfortunately killing one of our people, doing massive damage to their ship, going through pretty much both decks. Now, the past one that I threw back just blew out some windows because it blew up in midair. So that was not good, because that severe damage on our ship and the enemy ship. But by this time, they figured that's not going to work because they have bad aim and I'm just going to throw it back at them. So, we chased them into the below cabins. And we found ourselves in a duel. So they went down, set down a trap of guns. And the first guy who went down died because of 15 guns firing at him. So, we got out our guns. We pulled them out. Aimed right down there, but only with our hands. And we fired, killing 2 of their men. And we reloaded. So, by this time, I believe they were down to 12 people. Or no, we were down to 14. They were down to 7. Does the math check out? I think it does. Oh well, anyway. I think they were at 7. I'm guessing we were at 14. By this time, we doubled them in crewmen. So they just decided, we're not going to kill these guys, they're too experienced. We're just going to turn ourselves in. Save ourselves the trouble. Well, that was a successful day with a very bloody fight. But we were able to capture the other ship, tow it behind ours, and we made it back to port with the 7 prisoners and a ship to sell. Typically, those ships don't sell well when damaged like that, so we hired someone to fix it up while we got back to work. And when we were done, we sold it for a very handsome 500 coins. Dollars, whatever you call it. We also got a $500 reward for the pirates. I don't know if it was worth the trouble, considering the damage and men loss we took. But, we got it done. Which was kind of surprising, because you'd think that would happen on a galleon. But, do not lack your training. I guess that would be in what did we learn today. So, let's get to that. What did we learn today? Do not lack training, because if you lack training, you're most likely going to lose. So, train your men. Yes, that helps. Anyways, everyone, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Good day, goodbye, God bless.